Let's move to the part 2 of this project, and we are going to add a new feature called file upload. So it's going to be the continuation of the CRUD operation part of it. So let's see how we are going to implement file upload. And we are going to use a service provider called Cloudinary for the file upload. We can upload the images into our MongoDB database, but the preferred way is to use a service for hosting assets like Cloudinary. And lucky for us, Cloudinary has free tiers or free plan. So let's go ahead and then create an account in case you don't have one. For me, I have one, therefore I have logged into my account. By the time of watching this video, your interface might change, but the concept is going to be the same. All what we need is the cloud name, API key, and then the API secret. Make sure to secure your keys. For me, I will reset my keys after this video, so make sure to use your own keys. So this is the first step. The second step is that we need to configure the backend code. Unlucky for us, by default, Express does not support file upload. But lucky for us also, we have a package called multer. And this package is being managed and developed by the team who developed or created the Express framework. So let's go ahead and then configure that. We are going to create the utility function inside the utils folder, and I'm going to name it as file upload. So let's go ahead and install the packages. Let me shut down, clear it, and then the package as npmi multer. And we will need Cloudinary also to be able to upload to Cloudinary. And we have a package called multer storage Cloudinary, and this package is going to make our life easier for file upload to Cloudinary. So here is going to be as multer-cloudinary. Let's go ahead and install them. All right, so let's create the utility function. So let's require the Cloudinary package as const Cloudinary is equal to required the Cloudinary package as that. And for this, we're going to use version 2 of this package. And we will need the Cloudinary storage from multer storage Cloudinary as Cloudinary storage. And the auto import is fine. Let me bring this one up here as that. And next step is that we are going to configure Cloudinary as configure, and it goes like this. We will bring in Cloudinary. On that, we have a method called config. And then as an object, we're going to pass in these configurations. The first one is going to be the cloud name. And then second one is going to be the API key. And then lastly is going to be the API secret. And we can get those credentials from our Cloudinary dashboard. And I'm going to put this one inside environment variable because they are sensitive. Over here, we are going to add the keys to our environment. So the first one is going to be Cloudinary underscore cloud name, which is equal to this. And then we're going to have the Cloudinary API key. And then we're going to have the Cloudinary API secret key. So let's get into our account. This is my cloud name. Paste that, and then the key. And paste that. All right, I'm done with that. So let's go ahead and then use them over here. We can access as process.env, and we're gonna have the environment variables as that, and then we're gonna have the keys. Paste this one, and the keys here is this one, which is this, and then copy it, paste it, then the API secret supposed to be T here, and then replace with this one. Awesome. So we are done with the configuration. So let's go ahead and create the Cloudinary storage instance, which is equal to const storage is equal to new the Cloudinary storage from the multer storage Cloudinary, and then pass in this configuration. The first property is the Cloudinary, which is this, and I'm gonna assign to Cloudinary as that, but since the property and the value are the same, we can choose to maintain one, and then gonna have the allowed format, meaning the kind of images that we want to support, either JPEG, PNG, or others. So here as allowed format, and then it's equal to an array of these accepted file type as JPEG, comma, and then PNG, and then comma, we're gonna have the JPEG as that. The next one is going to be params, and it's going to be an object, and here we're gonna specify the folder name, meaning that the folder that we want to keep our asset. Over here, if you click on the Media Explorer, as you can see, we have these folders, and this is what we want to implement. So back here, I would say the folder name is going to be macentech-main-blog, and then provide the format as JPEG, but this is optional. So here I will say JPG, and then the transformation, we want to transform the image that the user is going to upload as transformation, and it's going to be an array of objects, and then provide a width of 500, and then height also of 500, and then crop, we're gonna use limit. All right, and that is it. So let's export. Module.export is equal to the storage. Now we are done with the configuration. What has left is that we need to use this one. And how are we going to use it? We are going to use it in the route where we want to support file upload. In this case, it is inside the host router. This is where we are going to call or use the storage middleware. So let's bring in the multer package. So here as const multer is equal to required multer package, and let's remove the unused import as that, and then create multer instance, which is equal to const upload, you can name it whatever you want, is equal to multer, and then I'm going to pass in an object and specify the storage. And the storage is what we have specified over here with our configuration. So here, let's require the storage from here as storage, and then assign to the multer here. And again, the property and value are the same, so I can choose to maintain one. Now, any route that I want to support file upload, I'm going to pass it as a middleware. So this is what I want to support. So here I'll bring in the upload, and on that we have a couple of methods. If you want to support a single file upload, you're going to use .single. If you want to support multiple uploads, you're going to use array. For this, you're going to use a single upload. And inside here, we're going to provide what is called a key. And this key is going to hold the file that we are going to upload. And I'll show you where we are going to use it. So here, I'm going to use image, or you can use file or my file or post image. But let me use image for this, and then add comma here. Now we are done with the configuration. With this one being configured, we're going to see the file on a property called rec.path or rec.file. And let's go ahead and then console log that to show you what I mean. So let's get back to Postman, and this is how we are going to send an image. So now the way we send JSON data, it has been changed because now we are accepting what is called file upload. Therefore, we're going to use what is called form data. So for this one, select what is called form data. Remember to click on the body here and then form data. And this is where we are going to send our data. So the first one here is going to be the image. So here I'm going to select file. And for the file here under the key, we are going to specify the property that we pass into the single or of the multer. Here we specified as an image. So here provide as an image. And then we're going to select the file. I'm going to select from my local machine. And I'm going to use any image of my choice, for example, this one. And remember, we also want to send the description about the post. So here is going to be text. And then the key here is description. And the value here is going to be some description. Now, to be able to access the image here, we are going to have access to it on a property called rec.file inside this create controller. So let's go ahead and then log the rec.file and let's see the result from Cloudinary. If I hit send, for some reasons our server is not running. So let me restart the server and moment of truth and let's send. Alright, we got some results and let's check the terminal, and lucky for us, we have the image being uploaded. As you can see, we have the Cloudinary here and the cloud name is this, and then the folder that we specified is this, and we have some file name here with some random text of characters. So now if I copy this and then back to the project here and paste that, let's see the image. As you can see, this is what we just uploaded. And if I refresh the dashboard, you're going to see that folder with that particular image. Let's look through and see our folder. In this case, it is called Tech MERN block, and let's open that. And this is the image, as you can see over here.